Hello, goodbye, and hello again. Welcome back to Drifter Carbon and another Minecraft texture pack review. Today we're taking a look at the vehicle Mashup by Odyssey Builds. It is a whopping 1,340 Minecraft coins, which is a lot, and it's 122 megabytes, I think. I think that's what it was. Yeah, so this is a mashup pack, so I guess I'll at the end of the video I'll show off the world for a few minutes, but we're mostly here for the texture pack because that's kind of what I do here on this channel. Yeah, so the description says, "Welcome to Motor City. Pick a vehicle and race around the modern city to unlock even more vehicle options. Cars, planes, boats, and more. 30 unique vehicle options, each customizable. Huge city to explore, 14 races, radio system." Oh, I hope that the radio isn't playing like copyrighted music or something. That might be a problem. Unique vehicle abilities and modern resource pack to use anywhere. That's what we're here for the most part, is the resource pack. And 38 skins with 2 free. So, yeah, I'm going to scroll down here and show you the avatars, but I'm currently using OBS again to record this, so I'm hoping that it will continue to work, because I tested it out this morning after they had a big update, and it seems to be working at the moment. Here's what the avatars look like. So you may notice that my audio quality improved dramatically between videos, and that's because this one is actually recorded with a competent recording software. So yeah, these they're kind of, I guess, going for sort of the teen look, but or like that's what they call avatars that have this kind of face. Yeah, so these are all right. There's a nice variety of, you know, kinds of people you would see in a city, which is all kinds of people. There's actually quite a few avatars here. I guess some of these are just like color swaps, but still. So that's cool. All right, let's go ahead and jump on into the review world. All right, here we are in the texture pack review world. If you haven't seen one of these videos before, I show off all the textures and then I give my final thoughts. You know, this is a mashup pack that is primarily designed for giving you a variety of vehicles, and the only downside of that is because it's a mashup pack and not an add-on, you can't add the vehicles to your own world. Like, you can add the texture pack, which is what we're looking at now, but you can't actually get the vehicles in your own world from this pack normally. So yeah, that's a little frustrating in this day and age, but you know, what can you do, right? That's how they designed it. This pack may have been created before add-ons were a thing. I'm not entirely sure on that. I don't remember if this one was that old or not. But anyway, let's start by looking at things that grow. Have some interesting patterns on, like the trees and stuff. I guess that's the vines on the tree. But not a huge fan of the baby trees in this pack. Some of this stuff is too new as well. There's the mushrooms. There's that kind of a funny looking carved pumpkin there. Yeah, it's looking like this might not have. I don't think that's the. I think that's the default pitcher plant. Here's more flowers. There's a bee. We'll look at mobs later. There's some bees hanging out in this beehive. I kind of like these vines and stuff. And just the general aesthetic of the grasses and stuff. They're kind of swirly. They almost remind me of like carvings on ancient Greek stuff. That's of course way too new back there. Giant mushrooms. Okay, here's logs and planks. Yeah, as you can see, there's a decent selection of logs and tree trunks and stuff. I do like those. And for some reason the carved ones, I mean the you know, the ones that have had the that you've taken an axe to them and shaved the bark off of it. It only took off some of the bark in this pack, which is an interesting choice, I suppose. Planks. I still have extra planks from the last pack because there were variations on the planks, but there's not in this one. There you go. Pretty standard planks. Well, I mean they're different from default, but they're uniform except for the bamboo. So maybe this pack wasn't too long ago since it has bamboo. Here's dirt, sand, gravel, and moss. There you go. And kind of a swirly moss again. Interesting. They're kind of going for a theme. I would not have assumed that swirls would be the theme in a vehicle pack, but, you know. Here's sand and gravel. And you can see the suspicious sand and suspicious gravel. And they do look different. So that's always good. Sandstone. Got some carved sandstone here. Stone and stuff. Look, oh, we're seeing some repeating textures here. So this is a pack that has some repeats. But the rest of it looks fine. Polished stone. Again, some repeats. Cobblestones. Here's bricks. I like the bricks. Those are fine. Stone, bricks, blocks, etc. Yeah, so kind of a decent aesthetic on most things so far. Glass. You can see through the glass. So, you know, well, obviously you can see through the glass. I just mean some glass textures like obscure your view too much, but I think these are fine. Here's wool. Again, we're seeing spirals. Concrete powder. Concrete is kind of, I guess there's a little bit of a texture to it. Terracotta. Here's the glazed terracotta. These are fine. Or I think that these are easy enough to see against regular stone, so it should be easy enough to mine. Nether ore, deep slate ore, same as the regular ore, it's just darker. Here's amethyst. The random lonely magma block does not look. Oh wait, yeah, I guess it is animated, barely, but there are a few pixels of animation here and there. These sponges, you can definitely tell which one's wet and which one's dry. Here's light sources, pretty standard stuff. The bulbs are too new, unfortunately. Here's campfires, miscellaneous light sources. More light sources. Here's the signs. So it looks like it's got the default font, but a different pattern for the wooden signs. And those are readable. They don't obstruct the text. That's the main thing I look for on signs. They're not the prettiest looking signs we've ever seen, but they're not the ugliest either. Here's hanging signs. At least there are hanging signs in this pack. Monster spawner. Fences and gates. Pretty standard. Dried kelp block. Here's diamond, lapis, gold, emerald, and redstone blocks. Those are fine. Those are good. Iron block. Raw copper, gold, and iron. Looks like they use the same pattern. They're just different color schemes. Lodestone. Prismarine. Kind of a cool prismarine. Slime block. Here's honey. Hay bale, bone block, quartz, kind of an S on that quartz. I'm not sure what that's about. Or maybe it's just supposed to be a design. Here's copper. Okay, it looks like this was definitely not updated since the Tricky Trials or you know, that one, that update. The ladder. Let's look at doors. We're just going to be focusing on the bottom row because the top row are too new. I mean, these are okay. They're a little, some of them are a little basic, but I don't know. They're fine. That's a cool design. I like that one. That's kind of like almost like a dungeon door or something. Trapdoors, some fun patterns. They're doing some stuff interestingly. Bookcases, etc. The ones back there, that was another instance of seeing if there were variations in a pack. Enchanting table. Let's look at beds. Looks like these are all the same pattern, just with different colors. Those are fine. I mean, they get the job done. They're nothing special. Crafting tables and villager job tables. You can tell what they are. Yeah. They're not, some of them are not too different from default, just a slightly different color scheme. Furnaces. They were claiming this was like a modern texture pack, but I've not seen that many like what I would consider modern textures in the pack. Maybe the mobs have a special theme or something. Anvils. You can definitely tell which anvil is the most damaged. That's always good. Here's cauldrons. Some nice animated lava there. And a potion. Chests. You can't tell which one's trapped, which is good. A barrel, jukebox, and note block. Those are basic but fine. Empty armor stand, beacon, bell, iron bars. Here's paintings. Top ones are too new. So we'll just focus on these ones. And I do not like this this choice of style with the paintings. They're very pixelated, and you know, you can tell they put some effort into it, but I don't really like the look of any of these. Here's item frames. Here's rails. You can definitely tell what the special, which ones the special rails are. Here's mine carts, things in mine carts. That's what the TNT looks like. That's a sheep in a mine cart. They've gone for that style where when you dye a sheep, it changes the face color too, which I'm not a huge fan of. Redstone stuff. These are fine. They stylize some of these, but not so much others. Like these are still very well, I guess they have more of a texture to them, so they did something there. Here's pottery. Looks like they went with a very similar to default, just a different color scheme sort of thing going on. Yeah, you can tell like the difference between these patterns are too new, but the tops of them are still the, you know, the custom pot. Scaffolding. There's banners. Here's boats. Oh, the boats have like a colored bar on the end of them for some reason. Is it on both sides? It's not, so it's just on the back. That's strange, but you know, I guess it makes the boats a little different from each other. There you go. There's tough. Looks like only the first one is custom. This stuff's too new. This stuff's too new. There's the target. Here's the player and mob heads. Okay, let's jump on back. Okay, here we have the armor. Looks like they have the same geometry for all of the armor, except for the chainmail has transparency on the chains, of course. Looks like the swords are all the same geometry, same pattern. They're just different colors. So some packs Well, okay, the netherite seems to be different from the others, so there are some differences, but just barely. There's the elytra and the shield. Kind of an interesting pattern on the shield there, I guess. The you know again the mace is going to be too new. Here's armor trims on amethyst armor trims on iron armor as always. Yeah, the armor's not exactly knocking my socks off. I you know. Let's look at the armor trims. It's looking like, yeah, I'm not seeing any problems. All right, looks like these are working fine on the geometry. You know, we're not having weird floating lines or anything like some packs have. Okay, let's look at items, starting with weapons and tools. Looks, yeah, again, they had like one design for each of these, which is fine. That's I suppose the norm, but it's always nice when a pack goes the extra mile and has some differences between the different, tiers of tool. There's the compasses. Pretty standard compasses. There's the horse armor. There's potions. That's interesting. So there are some... the potions are different from each other at least. Here's food items. These are all, readable. I'm not necessarily... that's a cute pufferfish. I'm not necessarily blown away by the icons in this pack, but they are perfectly readable. You can tell what everything is, which is good. It makes the pack more usable. So I would say so far this pack is usable. There's some things like repeated textures and stuff that I'm not a fan of, but you could use this in a survival world if you don't mind the fact that it's not been updated since the Tricky Trials update came out. Let's go ahead and head towards the mobs. Here's what a bench or a couch would look like. Here's what a water cooler might look like. Let's look at mobs, starting with the chicken. That is a very basic chicken. It has kind of a texture to its feathers, but not doing anything dramatically different from the norm with the chicken. The bee, same thing, normal looking bee. The cows at least look different from default. They've gone with kind of a traditional black and white cow pattern. Here's the pig. Just has black dots for eyes. And the sheep, yeah, it's weird. The sheep, like they... I see this happen a lot in packs where the faces get dyed, and I think that that's just a little bit strange. Here's the wolf and the wolf and wolf armor. You can see that the wolf armor appears to be the default wolf armor. Polar bear. Almost looks like he has flowers growing on him, doesn't it? A little bit of a texture there. The ocelot. Come face this way, ocelot. There you go. Very basic face on the ocelot and the cats. Here's the cats. Some swirls on the sides of cats. That seems to be the resounding motif in this pack, is little swirly doos on everything, or lots of things at least. Here's the mushroom. Hold on, show the face of the mushroom. Very standard face on the cow there, on the mushroom. The bat appears to be the default modern bat. They changed the bat the geometry of the bat at one point, and it reset a bunch of packs to the new default instead of the custom one. Here's parrots. Yeah, they're parrots. Not doing anything dramatically different there, but Like, I guess the blue one has a slightly different coloring to it than normal. Here's rabbits. Here's llamas. We got swirls on the llamas again. And dots for eyes. I prefer packs that do a little bit more with the faces and make them more expressive. Here's horses. This is, you know, the eyes on almost all of the mobs are just very basic, like one little black dot. Horse and horse armor back there. You can see what the horse armor looks like. Here's the donkey and the mule. Here's the skeleton horse and the zombie horse. Definitely can tell that that's a zombie horse. Here's the tropical fish. The cod. Nothing too out of the ordinary. The puffer fish. I'll whack a puffer fish. No, face over this way. There you go. See, he's actually got an expression. The salmon, yes, I pronounced it wrong on purpose. Nice red salmon there. The dolphin. That's what the dolphin looks like. Pretty standard stuff. Sea turtle. I do actually think that's an interesting sand pattern. I'm not sure it looks like sand, but it's cool. Give credit where credit is due, right? Better look at the water. That's what the water looks like. It does have an animation to it. You always want animation on water because default Minecraft has it. Here's the panda. Sort of has an expression. More personality than some of the mobs, like the fox. Here is the creeper. Very warty looking creeper there. We're going to go out here to look at the Endermen. Wherever they ran off to. Here we go. Here's one. Oh, it looks like does it have a bow tie on? It does. It does have a bow tie. That's interesting. It has a bow tie and it has kind of a texture to it. We'll get a better look at them when we go to the end later. Come back over here. Here's the silverfish, the skeleton. That's interesting. Kind of a different look to the skeleton there. I mean, it's still bones, but I just mean it's like low pixel count, low poly, whatever you want to call it. Same with the wither skeleton, and here's the stray. The slime, see if we can get it to face over this way. Come over here, slime. It does actually have eyes in there. So that's, you know, that's something. They bothered to give some personality to the slime at least. Spider and cave spider. There you go. The zombie, kind of a goofy looking zombie. Not everything has to be super intimidating. You don't always have to have scary zombies. The bogged is too new. Here's the husk. Just kind of looks like a dude. Here's the drowned. Interesting. I'm not sure what's on his chest there, but you know, here's the squid and glow squid. Those are kind of cute. They look dramatically different from each other. The regular squid has lots of eyeballs, and the glow squids, you know, got a different texture to them and only 2 eyeballs. I think those are some of the best mobs we've seen so far in this pack. Here's the witch, the guardian and elder guardian. The regular guardian looks kind of strange. Its eyeball looks weird. Oh, let's set off a firework in case that looks different. It doesn't. Here's a snowball. That's what throwing a snowball looks like. Very rarely is that dramatically different, but, you know, the wind charge is too new. We're looking for Endermite. There it is. That's what the Endermite looks like. Here's the magma cube. Pretty standard magma cube. The Strider has curly hair and a face. That's fun. This is another decent mob, I think. you know, one of the better ones in this pack. Here's the Zoglin, Zombified Hoglin. Zombie Piglin and Zombie Piglin Brute. Are they different from each other? No. Okay. Just making sure. The goat. Little curly beard on the goat. Here's the axolotls. That's what they look like. Some of them have kind of colorful... I almost called it antennae, but it's not really. It's, I forget what you call those. The frills on their heads. Kind of a rainbow pattern on some of them. That's different and interesting, at least. Hold on a second. Somebody's trying to... Okay. Sorry, I was just getting a text message, but I'll deal with it later. Here's a frog. Oh, that was the allay. The allay looks pretty standard. They kind of have a different face on them, but you know, here's... Hold on. Get around here. Here's the frog. Look over this way, frog. Come on, face me, frog. Face your fears. Large-eyed frog there. The wandering trader and their llamas. There you go. Pretty standard looking trader. The camel. Here's the blaze. See if we can see its face. Oh no, face this way, Blaze. Oh well, you can see some of it. There you go. That's what the Blaze looks like. Here's the Ghast. The Shulker seems to have one eye. It is an eye, in fact. It is one eyeball inside of the Shulker. They did something different with it. The Vindicator and Evoker. Interesting. Kind of a different aesthetic for them, but they are the same face from each other. Just different clothes. Let's look at the villagers. How many villager faces are there going to be? Looks like one. There's one villager face and different outfits. Okay. Well, you know, could be worse. Here's zombie villagers. The Phantom. Kind of a different color scheme to the Phantom there. The Pillager. Interesting. They look like the Evoker. Here's the Ravager. Kind of, you know, very like rock-like, I guess like rocky patterned Ravager there. The Iron Golem and damaged Iron Golem. You can definitely tell which one's damaged. Get a better look at the normal one. Here's the Snow Golem and Snow Golem with its pumpkin carved off. At least it has a face, has a smiley face to it. Gave it some personality. The Sniffer, that may be default. No, I guess maybe that's custom. It's just no, because the pitcher plant was default, so I guess that's default as well. I might be wrong on that. I may be totally wrong. But anyway, the armadillo is default. Here's the warden. That's what the warden looks like. Pretty standard stuff. It may actually be the default warden. I'm not 100% on that. I think it's custom, but just doesn't look dramatically different. There's the breeze is too new, of course. I don't even know why I bothered to examine that one. The wither. That's what the wither looks like. And of course, my dude, the creaking over here is way too new. So, you know. All right, let's go ahead and go check out the Nether. All right, this is the Nether. This is what the Nether portal looks like. They just kind of drew some squares and then animated it by moving them diagonally. I mean, it's not the most advanced or complicated animation that we've seen on another portal, but it gets the job done. Here's what the hoglins look like. Interesting that they're kind of just like pillars for the Mohawk there. You know. Come over here. Here's what the respawn anchor looks like. The piglins. There are a couple of patterns on the piglins. They're not standing in the perfect spot. Here we go. There you go. There are different piglins. We will fly out here and look at the ghast up close. Here's the ghast. Hold on. Come back here, ghast. Quit looking away from me. Come on. You're making my life more difficult. There you go. That's what the ghast look like. We're gonna fly out here to another biome as always. So yeah, this pack doesn't really do that much dramatically different from. I mean, it's different, but it doesn't really scream modern like it was advertising. Here's what the trees look like. They almost look robotic, sort of. That's what the trees in the nether look like. Okay, let's go check out the Stronghold Below template world. All right, here we are in the Stronghold Below template world. If you'd like to create a world that's very similar to this, that has a stronghold right about here, just create a new world, and next to your seed, you know, where you'd enter a custom seed, there's a button that you can click and it'll show you the templates, and this one is called Stronghold Below. It's in this snow village that is either at or near the starting point. We will look around up here before I go into the stronghold, though. Here's what villager houses look like in this biome. Not overly fond of the general look of the wood in the houses. They looked all right when they were in isolation, but I'm not sure how I feel about them in buildings. Here's what the composter looks like. That's crops. Let's fly out here towards this abandoned village. Look at some of the spooky haunted windows and such. That's what the cobweb looks like. Kind of a spiral, I guess. Here is the ruined portal. So you can see the difference between the obsidian and the crying obsidian there. Let's fly on back. Here's what the frozen water and the ice look like. Hold on, almost there. Villagers, there's only one kind of one face of the villager. Some packs have different villagers for different biomes, but this one doesn't. Jump on down. There we go. Here's what the stronghold looks like. Okie dokie. And through here, that's what more bars look like. That's what the bars look like when there's more of them, I mean. We will drink a potion of strength to show off the swirlies. Pretty standard swirlies. Standard goat horn. Reloading the crossbow. Crossbow looks kind of cool, I guess. That's what a sword looks like in your hand. We'll stick an Eye of Ender in here. Here's the end portal. Kind of cool, I guess. Kind of not terribly advanced, but lots of particles at least. Jump on in. Right, fly. Here we go. I better look at these guys, these Endermen. They are bony boys with bow ties. So, you know, at least they did something. That was one of the more different aesthetics of any of the mobs. Here's what the end crystal looks like. And finally, the Ender Dragon. Very bright spines and wing veins on the Ender dragon there. But, you know, pretty standard otherwise. So what do I think of this texture pack? I will look at the world that comes with it as well, but texture pack wise, this one's not really knocking my socks off. I mean, it does some things decently. So, I mean, there's nothing inherently wrong with it. I do feel like it's due for an update, and there were repeating textures, and there were just overall, like they were advertising a modern theme, but I didn't really get that vibe from it at all. I'm not sure what the vibe of this texture pack is actually, but it didn't feel very modern. So yeah, I mean, texture pack wise, it's kind of like a 3 or a 3.5. We'll be generous and say 3.5 out of 5. So yeah, that's what I think of that. And then yeah, if you haven't already, please subscribe and please leave a like if you enjoyed this. I do these videos regularly, about one a week or so. I'm trying to do other kinds of videos too soon, but anyway, thanks for joining me. And oh right, I was gonna look at the other world, so let's go ahead and look at the world that comes with T-posing dragon. When you get far enough away from it, the animations go away. I guess that's a Minecraft issue, not a texture pack issue. I don't know, that was funny. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Anyway, on over to the world. We'll make that quick. I'm not going to spend too long in there, but it's a vehicle pack, so I got to show off the vehicles, right? All right, let's jump on over. Okay, here we are in the vehicles mashup pack world that comes with the pack, which is the main selling point of the pack, I would assume. And we're in adventure mode for now because that's the default mode. There's an NPC over here.
I'm Sarah. It's nice to meet you. I heard that you just arrived here in Motor City. I can't wait to teach you a few tips and tricks. This is my garage. Here you can choose what vehicle you want to use. There are loads of different vehicles to choose from, and you can unlock even more by leveling up. Head over to the vehicle station to pick your first vehicle. I've marked it so you can see it more easily.
Alrighty. She's marked it. Oh, this thing over here. Okay, so there's
use the arrows to scroll between vehicle types. Most are locked right now. You can come and try out new vehicles as you level up.
Okay, so there's some talking NPCs in this pack. That's cool. That makes it more accessible to children, I guess. Well, hold on. Did I? How do I? Oh, these buttons. Okay.
Oh,
to
great
the pickup
choice.
truck.
To customize your vehicle further, let's paint it. Select the paint bucket to cycle through colors. Each vehicle has 3 unique colors to pick from. It's
red, green.
Beautiful.
Oh, I'm not allowed to change the color again. So I guess I'm going with a green pickup truck.
Waiting for you outside. Let's go outside and give it a try. You're free to enter the garage again at any time to pick a new vehicle.
Okay, I'm assuming you want me to do the green pickup truck first, though, since that's one that they...
You took your time. Interact with the pickup truck to enter the vehicle. Don't try to drive it around. I've turned off the power until we're done learning the basics.
Okay.
In your hotbar, you can find useful tools to help you while driving. The first tool is the horn. Click on this while in your vehicle to make a loud noise. I love scaring my friends with it. Next up is the radio. You can toggle the radio on or off by clicking on the radio icon. Jukebox FM has some of the best music around.
This better not be like copyrighted music. If it is, I'll have to edit it out.
I love this song.
Well, we're going to turn that off just in case.
Abilities. You'll also be able to find these in your hotbar. You can unlock future vehicles by leveling up. You can level up by finding coins around the map or by competing in races. View your level at any time on the right side of your screen. Races are super fun. You can begin one by speaking to a civilian in the street. If they have an exclamation point above their head, it means they're interested in a race. I need to go now, but thank you for the chat. Let me turn your car's power on for you.
Alright.
You should go speak to Chad up ahead. I've heard he's interested in racing. Here's a teleroom. You can use it at any time to teleport back to my garage. Good luck!
Interesting. So that's... I see teleroom garage. Okay. Let's do... We have some sort of special ability, but... Maybe we should pick a different... Hold on, I'm going to... Oh, enter the pickup truck. So they're still wanting me to use the pickup truck. I'll have to swap out my car later, I guess. I didn't really want to drive a pickup truck, but whatever. Tutorial completed, +8 coins. Now feel free to explore Motor City and race with people from all around the town. Okay, wow, backing up is really slow. I guess it speeds up over time, but still. Special ability doesn't seem to be doing anything. Hold on. Yeah, okay, the jump button. That's what it is. That's fine. Alright. Whatever. Let's go back to the thing and look at the other vehicles. Okay, so there's that, there's that, there's that, there's that. There's kind of an armored truck here. Oh, they've got stats. Hold on. So speed, acceleration, weight. Right. This one's low weight and high speed and high acceleration. Interesting. There's a variety of vehicles at least, and they all have different stats. We have access to a lot of stuff, actually. These are all available from the start? Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll do this one, but maybe in a different color. Yeah, blue. You don't. Okay. I guess we're going with this. Wait, where did it go? Hold on. Oh, it's locked. Okay, I don't have access to this one. So we need to go back to the ones that I do have access to. Which would be... What's a good one? I guess this is a good one. Nice stats. We'll do this one. Hello? Oh, it's playing music again. So it plays music by default. Hello? Check out my new car. I bet it could beat yours in a race easily unless you're too scared. Let's go. Oh, I have to get in my vehicle. Where are we going? We're going this way? 3, 2, 1, go. Nope, we're going this way apparently. Gotta grab the coins. There we go. Grab all the coins. As quickly as possible. Am I actually racing against somebody or am I racing against time here? I don't want to slow down in order to look back and see if he's back there. Okay. Wonder where the... Are we heading back around to where we started? We might be. Okay, there is time left, so these will time out eventually if you're not careful. Bronze score. Okay, I assume I have to have a better vehicle in order to get a gold. Hello, Chad. Okay. Bronze time. Okay, so I got 10 coins, 10 gold coins. All right, I will come back when I have a better vehicle. Let's explore around, I guess. Do a couple more races and then we'll stop. Hello. Hi, prison guard. We need professionals to help out, not you. Come back when you're level 2. Okay. Fine, be that way. Maybe I will redo the race I just did once more and see if that levels me up. I don't see like an experience bar or anything. Hold on. Turn around. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I do not see... Oops. Oh, I got out of my car. Hold on. Can we start over? No? Apparently not. Okay. Wait, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Give up. Okay, then I'm going to talk to you again. And let's go. Two, one, go. Looking for special ability. There's special ability. Let's use our special ability. It does nothing. Making me go slightly faster? I don't know. I don't think so. Alright. I think I'm probably going to end up with a similar score as I did last time. Maybe if I take the corners a little sharper. Trying to get all the coins, because that's like you level up when you get enough coins or something, or when you win races. I guess when you win races. What are the coins for then? There's the finish line. Got bronze again. Okay, let's look for a different race this time. Looking around. So they at least built a city. Can you even go in the buildings though is the question. Doesn't look like you can. Looking around for other events. Huh. Well, maybe we'll head over here towards the docks. Or, oh, there's an amusement park. And some more people to interact with. Okay, that's good. Hello? Businessman? No amateurs are allowed. You need to be level 3. There's another one. Engineer, unfortunately, you need to be more. You need more experience before helping me out. Come back when you're level 2. So, are all of the races requiring you to be level 2 or higher, other than the first one? Is what I'm wondering. Hello, level 3. Okay, well, I don't really feel like doing that same race over and over again, so I guess we'll stop here. But yeah, I feel like you know, there's functional races and stuff. It doesn't look like there are NPCs that are joining you in the races, but you know, if you're looking for a racing game, then I suppose this is more functional than some of the ones that I've played in Minecraft. I don't know if it's multiplayer or not, or just single player, but I assume it's probably just single player. That's the main complaint that I've had with a lot of... Oh, there's a coin over here. I think that's a coin. No, that's a flower. Anyway, a lot of the problems that I have with these racing worlds is it's like, okay, a lot of the fun of racing is racing your friends, right? So why would you make a single player world of that sort? And turn off the music. Okay, here's a couple of NPCs. We will talk to them and see if there's another race. Like maybe there's a aquatic race over here, because there's planes and there's water vehicles in this pack too, right? So maybe. Come back when you're level 4. Come back when you're level 3. Okay. Well, let's see if any of these are unlocked, but we can have a look at the vehicles as we go along. These are, you know, the vehicles look decent enough, I think. Not a whole lot of selection on the water vehicles, apparently. All right. Well, hope you enjoyed this. Yeah, I'll catch you next time. I don't really give scores on the worlds in these packs. I left my car somewhere. There's my car. Not that it matters. I don't think I'm coming back to this world, but yeah, I mean, if you don't mind doing the same race over and over and over and over and over and over again, then maybe maybe this pack is for you. But you know, I don't really like the aesthetic of the texture pack in the actual world that they created with it. So yeah, I don't know. Like maybe I should have given the texture pack a lower score just because it doesn't really look good in a build. But I mean, like really, like the texture pack should be at its best in the world that comes with the mashup pack, right? I'll talk to this one last NPC and then I'll stop, just in case they happen to be level 1. What level are you? 2 or higher. Okay. Oh, there's a building that you can go in. Isn't that exciting? Okay. I came back to this screen so that I could talk a little bit about the price, because I really don't feel like this deserves a price tag that high. That's very high. That's higher than most of the mashup packs. And what are you getting? You're getting like a little racing mini game in a world with a texture pack that is, you know, not that exciting. So, yeah, I mean, there's a decent selection of vehicles, but I don't really feel like it's worth 1340 Minecraft coins. That's like $8. So, you know, I'm not sure I can recommend this pack overall. I mean, if you get it on sale sometime and you like the aesthetic in the texture pack, then maybe that would be a better time to buy it. All right, catch you next time. Peace. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, and share. Drift Your Garden was filmed in front of an undead studio audience. Beware the radioactive mongoose of time.